This is Deducter continuing the pit playthrough with the Scout. So I was debating between actually going up or going down. A strong argument can be made that let me just try to finish the game as soon as possible. Since I have in-game level equipment, I just need to gain some more levels. And maybe craft an adamantium claw. If I can do that, you know, I can, even without the adamantium claw, I'm pretty sure I can still win the game, since I picked up a ton of crafting material and I can stretch my resources very efficiently. On the other hand, because I picked up a ton of crafting material, I also want to go back upstairs to try to find a tesseract well somewhere nearby so I can come down to the lab. I mean, there are 4 labs on this floor, so that's not a problem, and use them. So everything being said, I decided that I am going to go up Moon Bear King. Look at that, there's a Tesseract well right here. This guy can summon additional moon bears. One way to handle him is to fear him, but by himself he's not super dangerous. Oh, damn. I would like to have some room to maneuver though. Think. So it's actually not a bad idea to use pheromone bait type stuff here. What I am going to do is as follows: chug an energy drink, fear him.
I can't. Need more mana.
Oh well, apparently I can't fear him. That's a problem. Oh, that's a problem. I need to kill these two as soon as possible so I can get into the open. On the other hand, AoEing 2 of these at once is too tempting to pass up. Now we have a regular moon bear to deal with. I can kite him, no problem. Whoa, another wormhole trap, and this one teleported me down to floor 25. That's interesting. Obviously, I want to go back up to that Tesseract well. Very interesting. Wormhole traps. This is why I need to make, like, I need a sonic nodule to make the trap detecting item. I know exactly how I want to fight these guys, but because there are so many, let me equip the squawker drone and bust out my best weapon. Let's see. Ouch. Spectre 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. That is a problem. This is why wormhole traps are so dangerous. Good thing I can teleport. The force field belt this is not the good place to use that. This actually is a bad place to start tossing grenades. Alright, but I need to deal with the Spectre first. I know what to do. Ew. Well, at least they're both sort of close to me. Alright. Good. Let me keep the squawker drone active just for a little bit more in case some more enemies decide to rush through. And I think they're coming. I better kill this guy quickly because when more enemies come up, that's going to be a problem. Photonic amplifier, very useful crafting item. I hear the cyborg wolves coming in this direction. Let's see, what do we got here? 4 charges, that's not a lot. If only I could get back to that Tesseract well.
I can feel the
There
power.
we go. It's a snake dog. Okay. a golden bear. So inaccurate. I don't really need the Squawker Drone equipped anymore, or this, or this. All right. Don't really need to use anti-venom. Yeah, not until it dies, and even then, don't really need to use an anti-venom. I don't need more meat. 72%, not yet. I do want to attempt to repair this. I could use the repair station. Cure cost 75 side. That is not what I remembered. I always thought it was lower than that. Well, this makes the redaction tree kind of bad, actually, since I don't really need metabolic control, and the standard heal doesn't even heal that much once you get to higher levels. Should have gone for mecha empathy. That's what I usually do when I mean, that's what I did when I beat the game with the scout on hard, because I needed it to deal with robots, but thought redaction would be more useful in a robot. Oh, that's where the robot is.
You're dead.
Right. I better level up now.
Focus on my breathing.
Yeah. Okay. Still want empathy and telekinesis. I might need to start putting some more points into foraging. Alright, I think that'll probably be fine for mechanical. I have so many ways to boost electronics, I'm not worried about that. Let me continue leveling up my combat abilities. Pistols. Alright. This room is filled to the brim with enemies. Oh, crap. You gotta be kidding. This room is filled with enemies, including Absorboid. There's a Cyber Jaeger Bear up there. Those things are incredibly irritating. They have an attack that can damage your inventory. So I'm gonna fight it like here. I don't want to use my laser carver. I'm gonna have to hack it to death with the lightning blade. Yeah. Come on, little bear. This is gonna take a while. I can fear it, right? Yeah. This will make it go faster. My lightning blade is taking quite a bit of damage. That's alright. As you can see, this bear is incredibly tough, but fear is great. Sometimes, if you roll well, you can paralyze an enemy and seemingly forever. These bears, and you run into a lot of them, it's a cyborg bear with a plasma cannon mounted on it. I mean, just think about that. What sort of crazy universe is this? Where you got cyborg bears running around equipped with plasma cannons. Ugh, I wanted to hit there. Absorboids are immune to laser weapons. In fact, if you use an energy weapon on it, it will absorb it and spawn a protean. You need to use ballistic weapons or telekinetics.
Concentrate.
There we go. Here's a fryoid. I'm gonna have to deal with that. In a little bit. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Let's see. There's the fryoid. It'll be able to bust its way through that door eventually. Probably sooner than you think. I need to get myself ready to kite it. Ugh.
The power.
Fryoid's up there. I can fear it again, but I don't think I'm going to go that route. Instead, let's bust it up with my assault weapon. Excellent.
Help me, sister. Give me strength.
Slave pens, I don't want that. Huh. Alright. Let me think. This is probably a bad idea. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. This guy, the Psycho Grenadier, is an upgraded version of the grenade-throwing humans. He can throw plasma grenades, which do tremendous amounts of damage, so I'm just gonna avoid him. Huh. What opened that door? Did it turn invisible? I know exactly what that is. Ugh. Alright, here's a little unconventional tactic. I didn't think it would be able to bust through that door as quickly, but a terror trap, if I could wait for the monster to walk onto it, or I could just attack it to trigger it. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I'm feared. Well, I thought the radius would be smaller than that. No problem. If I'm feared, I just eat myself a humgum. Should have waited until I was out of the cloud before I eat it, but you get the idea. I'm gonna need to make more. Ugh. The fear traps don't seem to last very long. Ugh. These are guys that I can kite if I have the cheetah armor equipped. They move quickly, but not quickly enough. Yeah, they have 4 move. Not a problem.
Let's play with your mom.
Alright. This is definitely the highest priority. They also have ridiculous quantities of health. Alright, I think I fought it enough in short range. Alright. Those fear traps don't seem to be nearly as useful as I had thought. Perhaps the mine traps will be a better use.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
There's the exit. Let's take that as soon as possible. I want to get to the Tesseract well. Way back on floor 23. Ooh, that is a sweet item. A Tarka Martial Trainer. It can increase a random one of your melee skills by a very significant amount. And I increase melee. I don't mean melee as in the skill melee. It can increase melee, spear, sword, or blade, rather, and knife. It picks one at random and increases it by an absolutely massive amount. So, if I can grab my adamantium blades, I'm going to be very efficient with them. Ooh, this is what I mean. This is one of those rooms where basically either I need a key or I need to bust through it with my breaching charges. Did I seriously, like, drop them? Is that what when I dropped them, now I finally need them? Yeah, this game is like that. This game can be like that. I must have dropped them on this floor. Crap. Oh boy. Well, if I can't use a breaching charge to break my way through, I'm gonna have to hack my way through these doors. There might be another way. Oh, but I don't have any of the items to... Like, I can craft certain breaching charges, but I don't have the correct items. I could bust them down with grenades, but that's sort of horribly wasteful of my grenades. Best course of action is probably to bust it down with the laser carbine. It'll do the most damage. And if I can get that Tesseract well repaired, I can fetch additional, yeah, see, I can't make that. Oops, nah, I don't want to make that. Let me make a cyber scrambler. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and be able to pick this place, or I can use like my lockpicks on it. Even using lockpicks, this is the hardest door to unlock in the game, the Ada door. And, of course, I'm not lucky enough. Alright. Damn. I really shouldn't have dropped those breaching charges, huh? I can always hack my way through with the lightning blade, but I kind of like the durability on that, so I'm going to use... laser weapon. This is horribly wasteful. Here's another little trick we can do. Set a mine trap. Then shoot at it from a distance with the... Ooh. That's interesting. Alright, use telekinetic fist on it from a distance. Oh, these don't hurt doors? Really? Wow, so much for that trick. Yeah. I don't want to damage my lightning blade. That's actually a useful item. Alright, looks like I have no choice. Let that and be a lesson in this game. Whenever you drop something that you thought maybe you don't need immediately, well, it turns out you do. If I had those breaching charges, I'd be able to use those to get through this door without wasting so much ammunition. Now, let me switch to the cheetah armor, and it's back up to floor 23. And I'll deal with this room later, too. Alright, what is that? Teleport trap? You're right, the Moon Bear King is still here. That's another
too much energy.
Morigi drone type enemy. Lightning Blade can stun it, which will make it move slower, potentially. Gotta be kidding, this place is swarming with enemies. My targeting helm is getting busted up, but I'd rather have that equipped. So I can do this. I know what I want to do. What is that? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Those guys, the Hiver Commanders, have a mag rifle like mine. They do high damage, they destroy armor, and they are just all around nasty enemies I don't really want to fight at this moment.
Sister, give me strength.
Alright, this seems as good of a place as any to make a stand. Yeah. These enemies are kind of irritating. Another one of these cyborg bears. Now I finally don't need this stuff. This is actually not a bad time to equip my force field belt, since these guys do low damage. And if you can't carry items, they're just dropped. It's kind of irritating. Whatever. I'll be able to pick the items up again after this. Force field belt certainly has its uses. I don't take durability damage, but it drains power fairly quickly. I honestly don't know how much I even really like it. Living Brain, these things can summon additional robots. They can also repair robots. They're super irritating. I'm gonna kill it with my laser carbine. Oh, that actually absorbed the laser carbine blast. That's impressive. Maybe I'm too used to playing on hard difficulty where the force field belt like gets destroyed after one laser carbine shot. Hey, this thing's not bad on normal difficulty. It's absorbed a good amount of damage for me. What's that? More Rigi drone heavy? Ugh. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to deal with it. They stole my nano reconstructors, but since that thing is damaged, it can't be very accurate. I'll finish these two guys off first. Alright. Stole my accelerator boots? Well, can't have that. I love that item. 4D copier? Interesting. Very interesting. Is the force field belt still active? Yes, it is.
You're dead.
Don't need the squawker drone anymore. Alright. Copier, if you have a high enough computer skill, allows you to make a copy of any item that only takes up 1 inventory space. You can use it to duplicate rare crafting items, or best something good like the plasma grenade, but there's something even better, which is my nano reconstructors, the super repair item. Right here. And I made an extra copy of it. Great little item to interact with if you can have a sufficient computer skill to use it. I also need to reload this. Fuel cells, don't need those. Force field belt ran out of power. Yeah, that's to be expected. What else do I need to reach the load? I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, there's the enemy. Probably hack this guy to death with my lightning blade. One problem with the force field belt is that, as you can see, it makes juggling my inventory kind of a pain. There's another bear nearby. There we go.
Sister, give me strength.
Let me also deal with Protean. There's so few shotgun shells, I don't know if... Definitely shouldn't be using a shotgun like that. Alright, well... It's okay. And a control module. Yay! Alright, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Tesseract, well, 61%. That's not great, but it'll have to do. Let me just reload all my weapons. And let's hope for success, because if I succeed here... Perfect. Alright, now it's time to start crafting. Get some serious crafting done. Step 1. I want to make the ultimate assist item, quantum scan helmet. These 3 items plus where did it go? Electronic parts. I have a stack of 15 of those, I'm sure we'll do it. Second thing to make is to use the Rosetta brain here. I mean, to make a Rosetta brain plus a pulse resonator with the soft screen. I'll take out sonic nodules. I will take out my Hyver brain crystals, and that's all I need to do it, because I have all the other ingredients. Then after this, I still want to make more stuff. I want to use the Vibranite to make the first component to a silenced auto rifle, and to do that I need Vibranite. I need the scale cells that I have here. And I need something else. Duct tape. Perfect. And, that looks good. Yeah, is there anything I need to deposit? More bindings. I could deposit some bindings. Whoops. Ugh. Let me deposit 6 of them. I'm saving the bindings because they're useful for making energy cells. Speaking of which, I want to withdraw one. I always forget to do that. So let me deposit one other. Maybe flavor oils is useful for making certain food items, but I don't really have those food items yet. Actually, that's not true. I actually do have those food items. Let me deposit. Geez, this is hard. Photonic amplifiers. Don't need that yet. Then, this is a perfect time to withdraw an energy backpack. That should be enough crafting items for now. Pretty sure if I withdraw the edible roots, there's actually something else I can craft, but it's food, it's not high priority. So yeah, this is good. Next, on to the labs to make stuff. Let me go here and let us let the crafting begin. First, let me make the Rosetta Brain. Very useful item. Let me just use that nano control module charge. I mean, the difference between 94 and 99, pretty big, in my opinion. 94, that means you fail 1 out of 20 times, whereas 99% you fail 1 out of 99 times. Pretty big difference. Rosetta Brain will allow me to get into my Tesseract well with near 99% efficiency. It gives a huge boost to Decipher. Good stuff. Next, Quantum Scan Helmet, the finest utility item in the game. I'll take one of those. I don't need the motion sensor anymore now that I have that. Next,
No worries.
Pulse Resonator to detect traps with. The way this item works, I'll show it once I actually decide to use it. Next, I want to make... Oh, I actually didn't get the correct components to make it? It's unexpected. I can make another Pulse Resonator, but it's not really necessary. One is enough. I'm just gonna ditch the soft screen. I don't need two. What am I missing? I think it's the rifle parts that I need. Whoops. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's the item I forgot to withdraw. Okay, that's alright, I can do that later. Behold the power of the Quantum Scan Helmet. It allows you to see wherever your character has vision, there is no fog. You see through the walls, you can see everything. In other words, it allows you to prepare almost perfectly for any encounter in the game, making this an incredibly good item, perhaps even arguably an overpowered item. But given the high level of difficulty of this game, I think there's no sin in using that. I mean, I can do a challenge run, at least on normal, without using this item pretty easily. I can probably do it on hard too if things go well, but if things don't go well, this item can really save you from a lot of trouble. Yeah. So, now that I've crafted a ridiculous amount of stuff, I don't even really need the force field belt, but I'll keep it around for now. Let me go cook some food. Now, the thing about the Quantum Scan Helmet is it only has a piddling 15 durability, so you should unequip it when you're fighting, otherwise the item will break very quickly. Something to keep in mind. I want to pick up the ancient herbs because I'm pretty sure ancient herbs, pit stew, yeah, that uses ancient herbs. Yeah, I want to try to make that. Let me clear up the enemies here and then I'll go make a pit stew. See, look at just the usefulness of the item. I know exactly where this enemy is and I can kill him. And then I know exactly where these enemies are. Normally I would just hack these Zool pups to death with my sword now, but there is a reason why I don't want to do that, and that's because of the recycler. If they come out, they're fair game. Oops. These recyclers are super irritating, but you can use manipulation on them from distance and attempt to reprogram them. Yeah, let me just ditch that one. I have another one. I mean, you can keep like 2 around, but I don't think that's necessary. And I'll wait for manipulation to recharge before I activate that one. When these recyclers... Ooh, there's a recharge station. Look at that. Second thought, I'm not gonna ditch my digital assistant. Those recyclers, if you don't reprogram them, you should destroy them unless you don't intend to go into the room. That's tough. Probably should have done this and this. Whoops! Oh well, I value the Squawker drone much more highly. Is there another recharge station somewhere? No. But manipulation is back up, because when they activate, what these what these recyclers do is they shoot a beam that's like a tractor beam. It'll drag you towards it, and if you go in front of the recycler, it does absolutely massive damage to your character. So, but if you reprogram it, it will drag enemies in front of it, and this is actually a good way to inflict serious damage on high health but low armor enemies, of which there are many. That cooking station can only be used once? That's alright. Do I want to go upstairs and fetch the remaining crafting items? Sure, why not? Actually, why don't I explore this floor some more? There's some good stuff here, potentially. Let me use the quantum scan helmet just to see. Right, I don't want to deal with that guy. The best way to deal with him is to use a psionic ability like Fear, and then hack him to death. There are fireflies there. And food. Fireflies, they don't leave the room, they spawning. So, and they don't really do any damage. But what they can do is they can attack you and interrupt whatever it is you're doing. So, I mean, I don't need that fruit. I could use like manipulation, or I can attempt to kill the firefly. I'm pretty sure you can use telekinesis on it. Let me just level up. Anyway, I want to try to get might up to 70. So, put some more points into that. Blade. Empathy, telekinesis. Assault weapons. Rifle, pistol. All good stuff. I don't actually really need to increase any of these 4 skills at this point. Let me boost up the Cipher in case I do run into an augmentation bay. With high Decipher and Rosetta Brain, I can use it with near 99% chance of success. Then, I don't really need more foraging. I have ridiculous wealth of items. Let me pump up resistance a bit more so I can get to invisibility. Yeah, you can use telekinesis on them. I don't really need to kill that. Those guys can drop chitin though, so if you need to make a chitin plate armor, they can be a good candidate to attack. Let me repair my... No, let me come back... I couldn't cancel it in time. Oh well, still good. I'm sure to find other repair stations. Let's see. Oh, I know exactly what's in here. Not that I can get in because the 8 locked doors. There's a spider coming. I'll wait for it to come, then blast it with telekinesis. Don't need that active anymore. Hack this guy to death. There's a light turret. Easy enough to kill. There is a deranged medical bot. Also easy enough to kill. There are 2 of these. Ugh. Man, I don't remember the lightning blades being so ridiculously inaccurate. I mean, I actually have pretty good blade skill now. 64, that's pretty good. Don't know why it's so inaccurate.
Okay, focus on my breathing.
Recharge station, damaged med bay, and it's probably not worth repairing unless it's really high chance, which it's not. I do want to recharge that force field belt. Excellent. Now, I equip the quantum scan helmet again. And I am nearly omniscient.
Ready.
Look at that! Cryoid's not going to surprise me from now on. Or the crazed human. What is that? Ravenous ruling? I believe the Computron unit... Oh, that's not what I meant to click. I meant to do all three. That's okay. Ugh, it can be hard to see. Good, that worked. Ugh.
I can feel the power.
Alright.
Please go away.
Cryoid. Alright, Cryoid. I don't have either one of my assist items equipped. That's probably not wise. I'm not going to hit it that much. So I will equip targeting helm since I can kite it. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Alright, medium security bot Mark II, crazed human, all sorts of other enemies around here. Yeah, you can see how this game, even on floor 23, can start to get pretty crazy. I can do this to take care of the crazed human. Not a bad idea. Bear is active. I'm running out of shotgun shells, so I definitely need to be a bit careful. I'll find more. Like this is abundant. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I see. Alright, snub pistol to finish it off. Auto shotgun. Let's see. There are more ridiculous quantities of enemies here. Let me go in this direction first. Scanning analyzer, lab. Pretty ridiculous amount of... plus another cryoid. See? They can't surprise me anymore. equip my targeting helm.
Resist. Give me strength.
This room may not be worth clearing. I'll come back and deal with this later. Yeah. Just a standard Hyver worker. Again, generally you want to fight these guys at range due to their armor-piercing melee attack. Don't really need to get into that room. All the enemies here are trivial except for that corrupt Deducter, which got itself wedged in a nice location. In order to breach this room, I would need to cast fear on him, and the fear throw has to succeed. I mean, I don't really need that. Oh boy, 2 heavy security bots. That's double the fun. I have a plan though.
Concentrate.
I'm trying to see if there is a mastermind in this room. I don't know yet. So I'll deal with that later. If they open the door, I will just close it again.
Focus on my breathing.
Alright. There is no mastermind. Okay. Alright. This room has 3 heavy security bots. How do you fight such a ridiculous quantity of enemies efficiently? Well, as always, there are some tricks that the clever player can do. And this trick is going to involve a cyber scrambler. Get the maximum number of movement points available, open the door, I know exactly where they are, then I am going to toss a cyber scrambler in there to get them berserk. And let the robots slaughter one another. And I can watch the action with the quantum scan helmet. See, these robots are busy killing each other. I'm just going to... Sometimes they still stumble around aimlessly though. Come on, attack! Very good. So, the robots having slaughtered one another, I still want to let it do as much damage as it possibly can. Finish off another robot for me, and now the berserk is gone. So, at this point, I bust open the door and attack it. I thought that laser carbine would have finished it off. Apparently not. But it doesn't matter. So that is why the Cyber Scrambler is so awesome. If used correctly, you can use it to make the robots kill one another. I wanted to make sure the room didn't have a mastermind, which would prevent the Cyber Scrambler from taking effect. So, let's see. So this thing, the Mugala, has ridiculous amount of health, but doesn't leave the room it spawns in. So there's no reason for me to kill it yet. This security bot has locked himself in a good position. I'm worried that this enemy could make me unconscious. Resistance boosters can be eaten immediately. Another Tesseract well, and there is a perfected clone out there. Easy enough to kill. Use my improvised lockpicks to get in here. Shotgun shells, perfect. And high explosive rounds, always good. The Stomo wants to try to flank me. Can't have that.
In record time.
They won't leave the room they spawning, not very dangerous. I better close the door in case that heavy security bot gets
Give me strength.
ideas. Alright. Let me think. If only I had Shrapnel Storm. Almost, though. That's Telekinesis 75. Until then, let me think.
Concentrate.
Protean.
Concentrate.
Don't really want to fight that. There's also a medium security bot there, which is kind of a problem because there are all these Zoolings in there. Running a bit low on pistol ammunition. I better take out that medium security bot, and then I'm just gonna use my lightning blade to hack my way through in here. Yeah. Huh, that was painless. Actually, let me use my vibroblade.
Serves you right.
Ah, this works out. I don't know why the lightning blade is so inaccurate. I don't remember it being this bad at all. That thing, the Indoctrinator, reduces the total psi. That's why it appears to have shot up, when in fact, it actually reduces my psionic power. I can attempt to reprogram it with high computer skill, but I actually want to fail. Oh, I should unequip my coding avatar, because it can spawn Havoc drones too, and I want to try to get additional energy cells, but that's alright, that's alright. Ugh, here's that security bot. Well, I think there's only one way to deal with... This is a Mark II security bot. There's only one way to deal with him, is to run up and just blast him with my best stuff. Alright. Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I needed. I want to equip my targeting helm and my squawker drone and my best armor. Run up to range so he can't shoot grenades at me. and finish it off. Pistol rounds, shotgun shells, excellent. Alright. Sure, why don't I finish backtracking up one more level and then I'll come down here to finish up this level and proceed from there. Sounds as good of a plan as any. Thank you for watching. Until next time.